Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see you again on the channel. Today, we continue to explore the touching story of CEO James and Diep, two hearts once bound by love, now torn apart by the cruel hand of fate. In the final episode, James faces a harsh reality. Diep has disappeared without a trace. The following days are truly excruciating. He searches relentlessly, clinging to even the slightest glimmer of hope. But Diep remains like a lost ghost, unreachable. Meanwhile, Diep, rescued by police officer Lee, falls into a state of temporary amnesia. Her past, her identity, her love for James, all disappear in a hazy mist of flickering images and fleeting emotions. Sometimes, she dreams of a sad gaze, a hand reaching out in the rain, but every morning brings only the empty silence of forgotten love. Will her memories ever return? And if they do, is it too late? Join us as we explore today's episode, a pivotal chapter where truth emerges from the shadows, and hearts are faced with impossible choices. While Diep struggles with his memory loss, James dives into his own dark waters. In quiet cafes tucked away in back alleys, he meets regularly with Officer Lee. These are not casual meetings, they are secret intelligence briefings. As a well-connected CEO, James has access to inside information from the corporate world. And something is amiss with his former business partner, John. At first, John appears to be a successful timber exporter. But problems begin to appear: mismatched shipments, mysterious overseas payments, and names James doesn't recognize in his personnel files. Suspicious, James takes his concerns to Lee. Together, they uncover the horrifying truth. The timber company is a front for an international money laundering and drug trafficking operation. James, now entangled in something darker than he could have imagined, faces a defining moment. Lee needs help. Access to global shipping routes, hidden partnerships, and encrypted transactions. James hesitates, but then thinks of Diep, still missing, possibly tied to John's world. "I'm in," he finally says, his voice even. He knows the risks. But he also knows he can't give up. That afternoon, as sunlight streamed into Officer Lee's apartment, a knock broke the silence. The man at the door was Hugh, well-dressed, calm, and clearly dangerous. Though he had no official title, his power was undeniable. Wordlessly, he placed a briefcase on the table. Inside, $1 billion in cash. "I want you to go easy on John," he said calmly. "Drop the charges. And if you need anything else, just say so." Lee was unfazed. He understood immediately. Hugh was not just protecting John. He was part of something much bigger, but instead of refusing or accepting the bribe, Lee played a bolder, riskier game. "1 billion is not enough," he said. "If I'm going to put myself in danger, I don't want money, I want participation." His proposal? Join the operation. Expand their reach. Get inside information from the police. Lee was talking, but talking with purpose. To go undercover, infiltrate the organization, and destroy it from within. After a moment of silence, Hugh nodded. And at that moment, the game changed. Away from the secret war that was unfolding, Diep's mind was in turmoil. Fragments of memories slowly came into focus. Faint images came into focus. A warm hand, a gentle smile, the name James. And then the horror hit. John. She remembered being chased. Being followed. Being hunted. Despite not knowing that John was under police investigation, Diep believed that he was still out there, and that by her existence, she had put James in danger. Then one night, fate turned the tables once more. She overheard Officer Lee talking to Hugh, talking about reducing John's sentence and joining the gang. Diep didn't know it was a secret operation. All she heard was enough to shake her faith. Convinced that Lee was corrupt, Diep panicked. The man she thought had saved her was now part of the very darkness she feared. "I have to go," she whispered. "For James. For his safety," and just like that, she disappeared into the night. Before dawn, Diep quietly packed her few belongings. She thanked the kind housekeeper, trying to look strong. "I am better." Some memories are coming back. I want to go home. But where was home? No identification, no phone, no destination. She walked into the unknown, carrying only one truth. I have to disappear, or James will never be safe. When Officer Lee returned, the house was quiet. The housekeeper told him that Diep had left, calmly and confidently. But Lee's heart sank. There was no way she could survive out there. Something was wrong. Diep wandered through unfamiliar streets. Alone, cold, hungry, turned away from a motel, no ID, no money. She found shelter under a tree in a small park. There, she curled up on a bench, shivering, starving, but refusing to cry. Where was James? Was he still looking for her? Her heart ached with longing, but fear kept her silent. "I can't go back," she told herself. Not yet. Meanwhile, James was a man transformed by grief, but never broken. He didn't give up hope. While others urged him to keep going, he searched every hospital, every motel, every shelter. He contacted the police. He even turned to the press, but silence was all he found. On the worst nights, he would return to Diep's old house. Dust the bookshelves. Replace the flowers. Keep the lights on, just in case. Every stranger he passed made his heart race. Every deserted street made his heart race. But still, he believed. Diep was alive, and when she returned, he would be there, waiting. This is a story of love shattered by deception, of memories lost and found, and of a web of crime that stretches deeper than anyone has ever known. But at its core is one simple thing, one unshakable thing: hope. As James continues his search and Diep fights to survive, we ask, will fate bring them back together? Or will further trials tear them apart? Stay tuned for the next episode, where fate, justice, and love once again collide. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on this remarkable journey.